So today I really decided to clarify the whole debate about the best brokerage accounts. What are the best brokers for stocks, mutual funds, options, ETFs, etc.? Today I'm going to clarify everything, all right? Do not go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, right, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's convo, I want to clarify the top 10 best brokerage accounts, and this is based on our review. And the cool thing here is that the brokerage industry is evolving quickly, right? So you have the old guard. I'm talking about the Fidelities of the world, the Charles Schwab, the TD Ameritrade, and then on the other hand, you have the new guard, right? You have the Webull, the Robinhood, the Ally Invest, and it's pretty nice game going on right now. And it's very interesting to understand that if you want to get the best investment choices, tools, advice, and more, you got to really pinpoint the kind of brokerage that suits your risk profile, your investment horizon, and most importantly, your the kind of assets you want to buy. Because the surge in business, driven by pandemic-related portfolio shifting and bolstered by last year's industry-wide move to zero commissions, has forced brokerage firms to ramp up efforts to ensure that they serve a broad range of new and existing clients. And this is very important. So our rankings in today's show seek to actually find the brokerages with the most to offer to most investors. All right. And I want you to stick around because you'll be very surprised about what we think of Webull, Robinhood, and all the other fintech companies when it comes to the best brokerage accounts. And before I get into the rankings, please check out our short evaluation in terms of rankings. We do have a methodical way to review all the broker dealers that we review on this show. Check this out. All right, number 10, we have TradeStation. Our score, 7.5 over 10. TradeStation is great for active investing, and the TradeStation sports a robust active trader desktop platform that makes setting up complex options trade a breeze for experienced willy dealers. And as with interactive brokers or TD Ameritrade, TradeStation customers may be able to earn a little extra cash by authorizing the firms to lend stocks from their portfolios for others to use to take positions. And you'll get half of what the firm makes, and the money goes directly into your account. So that's pretty cool. And you'll earn more money on long positions in thinly traded stocks that you will be holding widely for on behalf of the company. So either 25,000 or 1 year of trading experience is needed for entry into this. In terms of overall score, we believe that TradeStation deserves a 7.5 over 10. They're pretty good in certain aspects, but they need to improve their service in others. Number 9, we have a First Trade. Our score, 7.5 over 10. And First Trade is great for option investing. So investors who like to trade options wouldn't find a cheaper shop than First Trade, which actually waives not only the commission on options trade, but also the contract fee that other brokerages charge. And this can range from 50 cents to 75 cents per contract. So that's pretty important. And First Trade does not offer advisory services. And so one thing we love with by going through this services offer is that they will reimburse up to $200 in transfer fees when you transfer money from another firm's account. And you also get a free share of stock chosen by an algorithm if you refer a friend who opens an account, and your friend gets a share as well. So that's a pretty good, pretty win-win strategy to bring in new customers. Overall, in terms of investment choices, mobile apps, tools, research, First Trade is not really great there. It is something they need to work on. They do not offer advisory services at all, so that's the service offer on that front is pretty thin. Number 8, folks, we have You Invest by JP Morgan. Our score, 8/10. Actually, you want to go with JP Morgan for research, all right? Perhaps unsurprisingly, investors at You Invest get access to research from professionals at JP Morgan. And the thing here is that You Invest by JP Morgan is just a service that the behemoth, the Wall Street behemoth, has put into service a few years ago, and they are targeting mostly the millennials, the young investors. We believe that You Invest is really the offer in terms of services is pretty thin. In terms of tools, in terms of advisory services, in terms of user experience, they have to improve there. They are very good. You Invest by JP Morgan is pretty cool when it comes to research, as I said before, when it comes to investment choices, but they could do a lot better when it comes to commission and fees. Right now, the market is shifting into a different trend, and JP Morgan hasn't really aligned itself to that trend yet, in our view. Number 7, we have Ally Invest. Our score, 8.5/10. This is a great pick for getting started for less. So Ally Invest offers robo-advisory services for accounts with as little as $100, far less than at market biggies like Schwab, Merrill Edge, and TD Ameritrade, okay? And like ETrade or Robinhood, Ally Invest offers traditional banking services such as checking and savings accounts. And Ally account holders can use over 43,000 all-point ATMs for free. And the bank will actually reimburse up to $10 in ATM fees each statement cycle. So that's each month. One thing we want to say here is that Ally Invest, as all the new fintech companies, are pretty good in terms of commissions and fees, and also in terms of tools, in terms of user experience, right? The whole app experience, the whole user friendliness. But they really need to do a better job in terms of ramping up their investment choices offer. They need to do a better job in terms of their commissions. Their tools, their research. This has to be improved. Number 6, we have TD Ameritrade. Our score, 8.5/10. And no broker provides more educational programming for customers than TD Ameritrade. So in addition to the wealth of instructive videos on the brokerage site, TD has more than 1,800 investor webinars on its YouTube channel. That's fantastic. It even broadcasts programs on its proprietary network every trading day, starting with a show on futures market at 8 a.m. Eastern Time and ending with lessons on market fundamentals, among other things, at 9:30 p.m. So TD also earns high marks for its charting tool, which offers more than 300 technical indicators from which to choose, second only to TradeStation's 407. All right, so all purchases on the TD Ameritrade Client Rewards Visa come with a 1.5% cashback, and you can deposit your rewards into your TD Ameritrade brokerage account, and you will receive a 10% bonus on the cashback. So that's pretty good. You have a what I call an all-in service. In terms of overall analysis, we believe TD Ameritrade is a behemoth on Wall Street, and they're very good. They've been here for a long time. They need to do a better job in terms of commissions and fees. They need to actually catch up with the fintech companies. In terms of advisory services, they could do much better. Number 5, we have Interactive Brokers. Our score, 9/10. And Interactive Brokers is great for commissions and fees. So because investors can buy or sell stocks and ETFs commission free everywhere now, actually took a closer look at the pesky fees that brokerage firms continue to charge, things like margin lending, bond trading, etc., as well as the cost you may not see, such as the payments your brokerage firm pockets for sending your trade to a certain firm for execution. And what we've seen is that Interactive Brokers wins on the margins, literally. Interactive has two pricing tiers, so they have IBKR Lite, which offers free trading, and IBKR Pro, which is geared toward active traders with more advanced features and a small trading commission. And the Lite version has higher rates than Pro to trade on margin, but in many cases, based on our analysis, the 2.58% rate that Lite clients pay is still way comfortably lower than the lowest fee that the other firms charge to trade on margin, and often the other brokers' low fees are only available for clients with the hefty six-figure balances. All right. So speaking of options here, if you have approval for a margin account or a $50,000 account, you may be able to earn a little extra cash by authorizing Interactive Brokers to lend stocks in your portfolio to traders who may want to sell them short and who are willing to pay interest to borrow them. And the firm will split whatever income it earns on your stock. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still continuing our rundown of the top 10 best brokerage accounts, and I want to go with number 4. We have Merrill Edge. Our score, 9/10. And Merrill Edge has done a great job in the last few years in terms of user experience. And we actually, our analysts and testers continue to like Merrill Edge's story modes, which help investors analyze stocks, funds, and their own portfolios by actually breaking down analysis into easy to understand language and graphics. Isn't that wonderful? That's wonderful, right? And Merrill Edge now offers a sleek new idea builder page featuring baskets of stocks selected by a Bank of America securities analyst that stand to benefit from a transforming world. So we love that. And the themes include things like big data, esports, and future food. So Merrill Edge customers who sign up for Bank of America's preferred rewards program receive a 25%, 50%, or 75% boost on the cashback reward from eligible Bank of America credit cards, depending on the combined asset in your account. All right. So just want to clarify, the 25% level requires $20,000. Number 3, folks, we have ETrade. Our score, 9.5/10. So ETrade is wonderful for a mobile app. So ETrade revamped its mobile app over the past year, and updates including a beefed up charting tool, real-time streaming quotes, mobile check deposits, and customizable views. And ETrade customers can actually access stock, mutual fund, ETF options, and margin trading with the tips of their thumbs, but those looking to trade bonds are on the go are out of luck. And so ETrade offers traditional banking services such as checking and savings accounts. Its max rate checking account comes with unlimited ATM reimbursement on charges that other financial institutions levy, though you may be subject to charges from the owner operator of the ATM. So this is pretty cool. I mean, ETrade has done a lot. They've been around forever. They actually have a solid service. They still have to do a little bit of work on the commissions and fees, but they're good. This is really they are our number 3, our third pick, for a good reason. Number 2, I want to talk to you about Charles Schwab, another behemoth. They've been around forever. Our score, 9.5/10. And you want to pick Charles Schwab for research, really, because firms that did well in this category marry actually a focus of high quality research with a wealth of sources and investing ideas for customers to explore. So Schwab clients can read analyst reports from CFRA, Morningstar, Argus, and Credit Suisse, as well as numerous computer-generated quantitative research reports. And Schwab's investors can get market information, stock quotes, and updates on personal watch list. Investors can also interact with their Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, Schwab, and TD Ameritrade accounts by chatting with Alexa, Amazon's digital assistant. So that's pretty cool. And Schwab remains a top contender here. I mean, they have done fantastic work in the last few years by modernizing themselves, by actually modernizing their platform. And they still need to do a little bit of work in terms of commissions and fees, but overall, this is a great company. Number one, folks, when it comes to the best brokerage accounts, in our view, the best of the best, hands down, we have Fidelity. And our score, 10 over 10. And Fidelity is wonderful for advice, for investment advice. And brand new investors can fund a Fidelity Go robo advisory account for just $10. And if they have a balance of less than $10,000, they will pay nothing in annual fees or expenses. Of course, Fidelity still offers the whole gamut, right? Including full service, one-on-one advisories for clients with big portfolios. And we love the fact that there are some perks that you can only find at Fidelity. For example, Fidelity brokerage customers have access to 4 mutual funds with no minimum investment and 0% expense ratios. Also, the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card comes with no annual fee, and all purchases earn 2% cash back, which can actually be divided and deposited if you want into up to 5 Fidelity accounts, whether they are your accounts or not. So this is a pretty solid offer here. And Fidelity is just doing great overall. They are just doing great overall. They have slashed their commissions and fees in the last few years. Now they're competing head to head with the likes of Webull, of Ally Invest, and Robinhood, and all the fintech companies. So this is a company that is very solid, very, very solid. And I have a bonus for you, folks. I want to talk to you now about Webull and Robinhood. First, let's start with Webull. Webull, our score, 7 over 10. Now, Webull offers a unique community experience and easy-to-use trading platform that will satisfy, I would say, most young investors. However, for everyday investing, Webull lacks the trading tools and features to compete with industry leaders who also offer $0 stock and ETF trades. So community aside, which is engaging and unique, don't get me wrong on that, Webull's research tools, they fall far short when compared to industry leaders TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab, who also offer, by the way, $0 stock and ETF trades. Okay, so I will just say that Webull has to do a lot of work in terms of education, investor education, offering of investments, research, and platforms and tools. Right now, they're only strong in terms of commissions and fees and ease of use. Those two constitute the only competitive edge that Webull has as of now. And then we also have Robinhood. Our score, 6 over 10. And I'll tell you why. Robinhood is very popular in the millennial investor community. That's fantastic. But Robinhood needs to do a lot of work if it wants to become a full-fledged brokerage account, if this is its mission. Robinhood is very easy to use, don't get me wrong. However, now that all online brokers offer $0 stock and ETF trades, Robinhood's lack of trading tools and research leaves it a step behind the competition. For investors looking for a simple, easy-to-use stock trading app, Robinhood gets the job done. Beyond that, Robinhood will leave you wanting more. I mean, Robinhood is really optimized for individuals that are new to investing and wants to start with the core basics. However, once you learn how to invest, Robinhood may no longer meet your needs. This is because Robinhood's range of trading tools and features pale in comparison to the best online stockbrokers. So really, they need to do a big job in terms of a platform and tools, in terms of research, in terms of the kind of investment they offer, and in terms of investor education. All right, folks, this is our analysis for today in terms of the best brokerage accounts. I just want to quickly recap here. Number 1, we have Fidelity, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have Charles Schwab, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have ETrade, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have Merrill Edge, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Interactive Brokers, 9 over 10. Number 6, we have TD Ameritrade, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have Ally Invest, and this is 8.5 over 10. Number 8, we have You Invest by JP Morgan, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have First Trade, 7.5 over 10. Number 10, we have Trade Station, 7.5 over 10. Number 11, not 11, but the bonus, we have Webull, 7 over 10. And number 12, if you want to call it that way, you have Robinhood, 6 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. Really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.